Hello, fellow Earthlings. I'm dressed in a Wonder Woman costume on this July 4th holiday weekend as I ponder and wonder the next letter in my alphabetical spiritual voyage, G for God. It has been nearly 4 months since 2020 came to a screeching halt. What a contrast to the roaring 20s from a century ago. The entire world today is in an unprecedented, unsettling state of affairs. I have used this time to observe and reflect. Key contrasting elements between the 20s a century apart is colonization versus globalization, epidemic versus pandemic. There was the Spanish flu back then, it's the coronavirus today. While I don't know what the intellectual and emotional state of affairs were back in the 1920s, what I observed today is the exponential growth in technology did not lead to a wiser population. Instead, I see a strange battle between the rational and irrational. Like titles from Jane Austen's novels, I find too many people embracing Pride and Prejudice instead of tackling the pandemic with sense and sensibility. It begs the question, why is that in a modern technologically advanced world, we have failed so badly to fight a tiny microscopic organism? The answer lies deep in our human nature that has turned away from God and all that is good. My upbringing has always been rooted in God, for I was raised in a Christian culture that predates colonial Christendom. So through the growing pains of adulthood till this pandemic, I have constantly kept seeking His providence. The verse that keeps me centered is Matthew chapter 22, verse 37. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and all your mind. Why is that important? Well, that is what has kept me humble and given me the peace of mind that nothing else in the world can give. My life is a blessing from God, and so if you truly care to build that connection, you will find your life truly fruitful and you will have more contentment than money can buy. What I see as lacking in the world today is that humility and compassion that comes with knowing God's grace. So if we all worship the divine God instead of false idols, such as money, power, and fame, we humans could have faced this pandemic as a united front to overcome it. It's not too late. Put God above your false pride, and you shall be blessed indeed. Peace to you all.